is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns. Thank you.
Good afternoon, May 18th. I've got a student asking about Stratis, so we're going to start with that with a little bit of Wyckoff. We've got the pulse of the market crypto software in front of us. This is a Stratis BTC. I usually use a lot of USD comparisons. I do not have Stratis USD in the software yet. I've made a note to add that. But we're going to talk about Stratis BTC right now. This is a 6-month daily. So if we go into here, the OP is the volume. So you can see that we had a little bit of 3 bars coming into this sell-off here. So I think that's an important date. And then you can see that the OP went down aggressively here for a week before making a low. And you can see price came down and just really briefly took out the previous low that I think is important. So this was some type of stopping action. You had volume coming into the downside, but price trying to hold. So this is obviously important. And then we had volume come into the upside. And we've had a nice little corrective pullback in volume. You can see the force index has gone to a new low, meaning a lot of pressure here on this pullback. Technometer came down to 40.19, almost oversold. So I think this level was important as well because you had a lot of downside pull by the force, and price has held pretty well. And you can see even over the last 5 days, we're still holding up well in spite of Bitcoin not acting as well here. So let's take this chart then and move it aside and look at what we think then is the appropriate Wyckoff markings here. This is the date I showed that I thought was important. I'm going to label that the selling climax, even though there's not a lot of volume here, as you can tell. Big volume on the upside during the big rally into early January. And then this was the low where volume was coming in heavily, but price wouldn't give up. So I think really that was a secondary test of the selling climax, showing the selling climax level was important. And we couldn't really break through that. So that level definitely was important. And then we had a nice consistent rally on bigger volume. Let's show that with here. Definitely when you zero in, you'll see that volume was much higher on that rally, and on the backup volume was much lower. So I've got those marked as jumps and backups. This also here is preliminary support. You probably could label this preliminary support as well. And you know, that's, as I've showed before, that is an important. So anything down here at $5, $5.25 is probably an important level, but so far we have held that. So, and you can see here by retracements, the 50% retracement was right here at $6. 0.618 is down here at 5.30. So we're right back into normal support. Normally by Wyckoff, we'd want to be a buyer around the 5.98 on the pullback, which is actually, we're a hair below that today. So I think this coin looks good here. You can see volume increase steadily on the rallies and has fallen off here on this pullback. So I think that's the appropriate count. I've also got another account here that I've shown calling this sell-off the selling climax. You know, again, that doesn't look as well when I compare that to my pulse of the market software, but the labelings here aren't as bad either. So this would be a sign of strength, last point of support. And then if nothing else, I think we can get a rally back to the $10 level, maybe to test this resistance, up thrust it, etc. But, you know, that'd be, what, an 80% rally or something. So I think that's something to watch on the upside. So that's all on Stratis. Let's get back to everything else at hand. We got Bitcoin. We had mentioned yesterday that we thought we could go down and stab 8,000, and that is what we did. Hopefully that is the extent of the B wave we've been looking for, and now we can stage a rally. I think worst case, or if you're more bearish, is probably this is an A of a B down. So we mass up here to 9,000, 9,200, and then maybe come back down and test the support line over at 7,300, 7,500 later. But I think there's some type of low being made as we speak here. So let's go a few other coins real quick. This is Bitcoin Cash, trying to find support here. All these coins are back at 50 to 61% retracements. Dash, trying to hold the previous low. Classic 1779, came off a test earlier. I still like the way that looks. Ethereum 679, still holding up well. Litecoin 132, 133, a little weaker than we'd like. Neo, so not much to add to these. I mean, I think we're putting in B-wave lows, and we've got some type of rally starting from here. A 8,200 Bitcoin would help to say that the low is in. OMG came down to 12, showing some weakness. Here's ADA that we looked at yesterday, still at a good level. We've got show Decred again. Quick breakdown and then right back to 99.79. So impressive on Decred. EOS 1264 after messing around the $12 level. I would think some type of rally there starts back in. We've got XLM USD. Still like that one. XVG USD 52 cents. Much deeper than I expected. That chart has shown definite weakness, so would like to sell some type of rally there. Zen 28.53 after making a sub 26. That came back to 0.618 retracement. So I would think the low is in there, at least short term. ZRX $1.27. Back to 50% retracements. Z Classic, or excuse me, Z Cash got hit yesterday. Came clear down to like 305, right back to 365. That one's still showing extremely good strength. So let's go a few more here. Tron USD holding well. I'm not sure I like that coin longer term, but doing well here still in the charts. Jumped a lot of resistance back here, backed up to it, and holding well the last few days, so that one could be all right. A few more here, BQX. B-wave low, hopefully. Aeon a little deeper than we would have liked. Still some type of rally. ONT a little below some previous support that I'd mentioned. People were looking for a place to buy. Still like that one here. ZIL BTC. I gave support around $1.72. That would have got you filled. We're here at 1700. We're down here at 1623. I mentioned when the downtrend line is taken out, possibly might be a chance to buy as well. So looks like that's going to be around the same levels where we're at here. BNB had to jump up on the news this morning. I know Nick had mentioned that he was scalping it a little bit for a trade. That one's been a little slower than we like, but probably scalping it's not a bad idea. And POA BTC, the red line was Gary mentioning he liked it. Did have a nice rally. It came really deep, so that's another one maybe sell on a rally. So I think that's it for now. No broadcast tonight. It's Friday. We usually try to take a break. I know Nick might be doing some interviews, some updates tomorrow. Any big action, I might jump on here as well. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's go back to the 5-minute. It would look like a rally back above 82 to 8,300 would make me feel way more comfortable that low down there is 79.20. It's hopefully a low, at least short term, if not a good low. So that's all for now, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.
Are you trading or investing in the fast-moving and exciting cryptocurrency markets? If so, you need to learn how to identify primary trading opportunities by implementing the Wyckoff trading methods, which was created by world-renowned stock speculator Richard D. Wyckoff. This online course teaches all you need to know to increase your returns while minimizing your risk using the Wyckoff trading method. Over 915 students have enrolled in the course since its launch in late 2017. LearnCrypto.io is owned and operated by Wyckoff SMI, also known as Wyckoff Stock Market Institute, which has been an authority on the Wyckoff trading method for over 85 years. Founded by Richard Wyckoff in the 1930s, Wyckoff Stock Market Institute has owned the rights of the Wyckoff trading course since the beginning. Take advantage today of this excellent course and begin reaping the rewards of a time-tested method from the grandfather of technical analysis, Richard D. Wyckoff.